Welcome back to video 2 of the Functional Skills Level 1 tutorial. So we've got this exam paper which is about the Eden project, and we've got the first question here. And obviously the key to functional skills is reading the question and read it a couple of times. It's important that you understand what it's about. Also be aware how many marks it is. Okay, so 8 marks, it's not going to take us too much time. It's not going to be 30 minutes, it could be 10-15 minutes maybe. And also look at what evidence they want before you start. So let's read it. So Gemma is the manager of a flower shop. You need to do the following tasks for Gemma. Gemma is going to visit the Eden project near St Austell. Gemma needs a map to show her where the Eden project is. Find a suitable map, okay, on the internet for Gemma and email the map to her. There's her email address, and it says screen dump showing the search you did and the map you found. Screen dump showing the email that you sent. Okay, so first of all, let's start really easily. So you need to find a map to show her where the Eden project is, okay? And what the examiners want to see is that you understand how to use, basically, you know, a search. So you need to know something like how to use Google search, okay? So let's go into Google and have a quick look at what you might do. So in here, what could we type in? Now, if we type in Eden project, okay, and just do that and screenshot that, you're going to get less marks, okay? And the reason you're going to get less marks is because you haven't put all the criteria in, and the criteria was St Austell, wasn't it? And the reason is there might be an Eden project somewhere else in the world, and you run the risk, okay, of showing or letting yourself down by getting less marks, okay? What you can also do is, if you put some sort of speech marks around the Eden project, okay, this is called something called a Boolean search, and it just means it will bring back websites where the Eden project are next to each other, okay? And this is just a perfect screenshot. So if we go print screen, this is going to show the search, isn't it? Okay, so it's print screen, and let's go to our evidence. What will we put in here? So we put in here task 1. So this was I put in something like this is the search and email map. Okay, and I would put in here your screenshot. Okay, sizing perfect. Now we're not just searching for the Eden project, we're looking for a map, okay? So we need to flip over to look for maps, okay? Now, here's a map. Is that good? Yes, it is a map, but is that going to be helpful for this Gemma? No, you need to zoom out a little bit. So I'm just zooming out a little bit, okay? And let's just... Now, we don't know where Gemma's coming from, but if we did this sort of map, a screenshot like that, that could be not very helpful. Because what if she's coming from London? Okay, what if she's coming from Scotland or wherever? The best thing to do for a map is to give it some context. And what I mean is, where on earth is it in the country? Okay. So you could do something like that. So obviously you can see the motorway system coming down from Bristol. This is Cornwall, by the way, and this is Devon. So we could do a screenshot of us giving some understanding that we know that there is some context to it. So we know that we've done a screenshot showing it out, and we'll use this later, and I'll show you why this is going to be useful. And then what we're going to do, we are going to zoom in and do another. Okay. Do another screenshot. Okay. And that's quite nice because that's got a little image that's come up there. Okay, and screenshot that. So that's like showing that we know how to search for it. Now, what we need to do is do one more image, and let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay, sorry, a little bit more zoomed in, not bigger. There we go. So that gives us some idea. If she went to this road here, she could get down here and go and find it. It's probably signposted for miles and miles around anyways, but okay, and then in here. So we've got 3 screenshots here. We've got 4 screenshots. 1 of searching for it, 2 flipping over to the maps, and then showing, you know, a UK perspective, then a sort of more regional, and then a bit more detail. But we need to create something for Gemma, don't we? If we go back to the find a suitable map on the internet for Gemma. Okay, prepare an email. She's going to need some sort of attachment. So what we could do is we could create another Word document. Okay, and this is going to be for Gemma. Map to the Eden project for Gemma. And my spelling's pretty bad, but we know from spell check, we just right click that and go there. Okay, put a nice title in there. And let's put, just for good measure, put our header in there. So let's put in Mr. Carter. Okay, and we're going to give her some of those copies of those screenshots. Okay, in fact, why don't we copy that one? That could be useful for her, couldn't it? That one and that one. Copy those. So I've just done a right click. I've selected all 3, copied. Go back to here, right click, paste those 3 in there. 1. Oops, where are they gone? I just pasted the one, have I? Always check. That one. Okay, that's the more regional one. Let's go back to this one. And that's the more UK one. Okay. So let's just do a bit of tidying up of this for Gemma. So let's just get rid of, there we go, this. Oopsie. Okay. Let's go and format this and crop it. And that one. Okay, we can make those a little bit bigger. And then this one is the other one that we're looking for. There we go. And that gives her the directions off the road. Okay, so we've got our 3 maps here. Okay, so it's working quickly. Let's make those a little bit bigger. Too big in that case. Let's go on to the next page. Alright, and let's just pop in a little box in here and say UK map. Put a little arrow in there. Insert that, shapes. Okay, you can always copy and paste these if it's a bit quicker. Control C, Control V, and then sort of Cornwall, sort of regional map. And then here, paste that in, and we'll say local map here, and I think that would be helpful for Gemma to find it. Okay, now we need to save this because we're going to attach it to an email. So let's whiz this into the folder we created, okay, which is in here, functional skills, map to Eden project for Gemma. Press save, okay, and there is our helpful map for Gemma. Okay, so that's that done. So screenshot showing the search you did and the map you found. Okay, now we've done that. Okay, we also want to prepare an email. Okay, so let's just go into our email. So we'll go in our case, go Joggle Office 365. Okay, open that in, log on. So I'm going to log on, sudo log on with your username and password. I'll do mine. Okay. And let's just quickly create this email. Now we don't need to send it. Okay, we just need to show that we can do it. So let's go in to new email. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Oops. Quite going on there, but what I might do is I might just hide that for a second and just do it in a different. So you do it in create a new email in your Office 365. Okay, it's waiting for that to start up. Okay, and looking at the email address, so we need to make sure that we send it to gemma@progress-media.co.uk. Okay. So here comes my Outlook. gemma@progress-media.co.uk. Waiting for it to load, could be for some time, sorry about this. Okay, so let's create a nice new email. Okay, so that. So we put in here, dear Gemma, please find attached a map on where the Eden project is. Regards, Mr. Carter. Okay, now we need to attach, and you should have an attach button in your email. We need to attach. So let's go find that particular document we created, Map to Eden project, insert that. Subject is map for the Eden project, and the email address was, check this on your paper, gemma@progress-media.co.uk. Screenshot that, go back to your evidence and put that down here. Okay, and there's no reason that you can't go back to this bit here, and you can actually do something like that, zoom it out and then do a screenshot of the document you created. Now you probably think, oh, this is loads of work, really is loads of work, but actually you just need to play it's almost like playing a game. And here you obviously got the name of the file. Okay, so that, I mean, it takes a lot of time explaining it and probably quicker doing it, but I hope that's given you an idea of how to answer that first part A in task 1. Thank you very much.